simulcasting on Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, and Twitch, all with the username Tiffany TLC Music. Also, I only do my own music, except one song written for me, which I'm going to do today, actually. It takes me a second to be able to see who is hopping on. I can actually only really see that on Periscope. Wow, there are a number of folks on .com84. Welcome. Sorry, Molly, how are you? How was your Thanksgiving? And anyone else can share that as well. It takes me a second to open the chat app into a new window. Hi. There are a number of people on. If you are new and you like the music, I hope you consider following. You can follow me on any one of those platforms. Yay! And also on Twitter. For us, it was overall, it ended up being great. Lots of pie. But honestly, I felt like I had more socializing because we had just bought our meal pre-prepared. And so I did a ton of messaging and contacting and Zooming all day, and we just spent like half hour preparing our meal. What? Hi, Guven, welcome. So that was really sort of unexpected. Who knew? Like, I felt like it was more connecting. Hi, Mr. Dell, welcome. I also got away from the news for a few days, which was really nice. I know I can't block myself off from it entirely. I wouldn't want to, but I mean, I would, but I know it's not healthy for our world for people to just tune out of the news. But boy, was it really nice. I have to tell you, it was really nice. Yeah. There's one other thing I want to tell you about politics, but I'll wait. Hi, Carl. Welcome. Hi, D489. There are a large number of people on Periscope. I hope you like what you hear and you consider following. I see you're typing, Molly, so I'm thinking about I have like a slate of sort of mellow songs because I am flirting with a headache, and so I need to be careful with that. Your co-op mentee. That's awesome to come here, and your pottery co-op. They might be shy. Okay. Well, if they're quietly there somewhere, hello, welcome. Or maybe watching the replay. Thanks for doing that, Molly. Yeah, got it. I love cooperatives. Is it a legit cooperative? Like a worker-owned co-op or something? Our grocery place we go to, we'll see, is there are member-owned co-ops, worker-owned co-ops, and I think producer-owned co-ops or something. And our food co-op is a member-owned co-op, so we're one of the owners, so to speak. I really am inspired by worker-owned co-ops, though. There aren't that many. Hi, 88990. Hi. I'm tempted to say the other thing I wanted to share with you, Molly, which is, I guess I just will. I have attended 4 trainings to help out in Georgia. Hi, Marnie. And I'm talking about flipping the Senate. Gotcha. That's awesome, Molly. That's very cool. Yeah. I mean, there are 501c3 nonprofits, and then there are these things. I can't remember what tax code they're under, but they're a cooperative, and they can actually use the word cooperative in their name. Otherwise, they can't. Yeah. So yes, I attend 4 trainings: one for Ossoff, one for Warnock, one for Fair Fight Action, and today I found out about and attended a training for Georgia Democrats. It's like the Democratic Party, entity in Georgia. Wish I had started there, but I didn't know about it. And I think Hi. Explique English. I keep breaking up. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my volume at the risk of some feedback. See if I'm breaking up when I listen. Wish I had started there, but I didn't know about it. And I think I'm sounding okay on my end. So I'm listening to my broadcast coming from Periscope right now. Turn on my volume at the risk of some feedback. And it sounds good. Breaking up when I listen. So that's weird. Seems okay now. Okay, will you let me know if it happens again, Molly, would you? And I'll tune in again, because I hate to turn up the volume on what's coming out, because then there's like a potential for feedback, but I'm curious. So I attended those 4 things. Verified Action was very organized, but kind of a little restrictive how they run things. I don't know. Felt a little, could be you. Okay. Asaf was cool, but their dialer was horrible. You have to like show your own number. No. My God, Reverend Warnock. That's the one I've been working on because he has a normal dialer. But I really felt bummed to only be campaigning for Warnock. Now I have found the perfect option. The Georgia Dems. I highly recommend a training. If you're interested, Molly, I could message you a link. I found it on the Biden-Harris text team page. No way you're doing that? Okay. Well, Move On is also going to be doing some texting, but if you go to the Biden-Harris text team page, they have a big message they posted recently saying, hey, FYI, here's where we recommend people go to volunteer. We're probably not going to do texting ourselves because they really want people to call, because a lot of folks there only have landlines. Wow. And so far I've made probably 100 calls and I've only reached a few people, but it's been good. I haven't had a problem, really with anybody any more than any other. People are usually very polite, ma'am, and very sweet and considerate, even on the phone. I find that people have landlines. Molly, were you deliberately? No way I'm doing that. Okay, I'll do that. That's great. I don't know if you literally changed your mind. Did I literally give such a compelling thing, or were you just kind of being silly? You went from one extreme to the other. Hi, Roki. Anyway, great. That would be great. I will send you the link. The training was easy. The calling tool was great. A lot of the calling tools, you're like, okay, log on your computer. Now, call on your phone. Now, put a code from your phone into your computer, and from your computer into your phone. And you're like, this is just very simple. Don't know. This is very simple. So anyway, for those who have no idea what I'm talking about, I will sing a song, since that's my hashtag, music. So I have a slate of sort of chill, mellow songs loaded, just like 4 songs. I think I'm going to do You Always Knew. That rhymes. This is a love song, a true story. Oh, I just realized since it's been 4 days, my nails are too long. Hold on. This will take but a moment. Can you hear the clipping? I have to have my nails short so that I can play the guitar. Wow, that clip made my equipment peak. Wow. All right, let's have some music. Let's see. Each night as we fall asleep, our kids snuggled up to us tight. You hold my hand, I love you's all the proud and sweet, sweet good nights. shocked. Every night inside, I gasp to think the love I feel, the family we made, and it didn't come to pass. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you, and I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. It was door to door, the Sierra Club, my summer job. You opened the door, smiled down at me, a white marble Greek god. Hi Wesley, how are you? I had another guy. Law school coming, I was moving away. But when you asked me out, looked at me that way, yes, I had to say, that's great. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. I had my first date ended, and with that came a first goodbye. But the hug we shared before you left did not tell a lie. I had told you my Santa Barbara guy had bought me tickets to fly. You called me up at work to refund his money, said you had to try. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. Months went by, I left my other guy, found me, we started a fling. But I still didn't know the way you did that this would be the thing. You moved for work, but every Friday night you flew to me. You called me up, you cared for me, yeah, you slowly helped me see. Thanks for the hearts. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. Thanks, Wesley. I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. Yesterday, the anniversary of our 10th year. Another blessed day, another blessed night with you right here. You're my best friend, lover of my dreams, such care you take of me, dear. And if I close my eyes, our handwritten vows, I can still hear. We said with all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew, you always knew, you always knew, you always knew. Hey, I see there are a couple people on Twitch. I cannot actually have Twitch open very easily because I think I overload my internet when I do that. There are a number of people on Periscope as well. I am still pretty new. There's also somebody on Facebook. I'm fairly new in the world of streaming. It's new. I'm new on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. And so if you would like the music, please consider sharing with your friends, following. I would really love that because, oh, Elaine, good to see you. You can't hear me on Twitch? That's weird. That's very strange. How are you doing, Elaine? How was your Thanksgiving? Ours was very quiet, but actually a lot more social. We got Thanksgiving to go from our natural foods co-op, and so it was super easy. So we had time to message people on Zoom and stuff like that, which was really nice. But it was still weird. It was still weird and a little sad. That's so strange that you can't hear me on Twitch. I could investigate that, but I don't know that I will. Maybe I'll do it after. I'll go check the replay and see what the heck's going on. That is strange. Wesley, how was your Thanksgiving? Also, if you're still there. Let's see, what else? So I'm thinking I really have actually I'm realizing all the songs I picked are kind of family songs. You Always Knew is a love song, but it's about, my love, and then My Boys, it's about my sons. I was thinking, it's been a while. And then Sad and Sweet Memories and Tumble Star. I'm kind of flirting with a headache, so I'm kind of in the mellow. Plus we just came off Thanksgiving, which is a family holiday. Oh, Pedro, welcome to my broadcast. You know what? Unfortunately, I only do my own music. Yesterday's a beautiful song, but one of the reasons for that is I'm only doing a fraction of what I want to with my own music, and so I'm just not, the idea of picking up and keeping up with covers on the guitar is just something too much for me to do. Oh, you were open until 3 p.m. quiet, so you worked that day. I will. Please don't demand. I'm here of my own. I'm giving this freely, so I will sing soon. And Pedro, I'm not sure if you caught that, but I only do my own music, my own songs. I'm sorry. Yesterday is a beautiful song. There are many people on here who do covers though, so I know you'll find somebody to do that in a lovely way. So anyway, I think I will actually sing another song. I'm feeling ready. I think Sad and Sweet Memories are... No, I think I'll do My Boys next. But if anybody wants to share... yes, I know the song. It's beautiful. Where are you from, Pedro, by the way? And if anybody is new and feels like sharing where they're from, how things are going for you... We are about to enter total lockdown here in California with COVID surging out of control, which is really scary. Brazil, welcome from Brazil. Good to have you. The Bronx, wow. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8:49 there. What time is it there in Brazil, Pedro? You're welcome. How are you guys doing? I know New York is... I think you guys are doing better than we are with COVID right now. Oh, what does that mean? I know virtually no Spanish. How am I? Well, thank you for asking. I have a slight headache potential, and just kind of getting used to being back in the swing of things after a nice break for Thanksgiving. What about you? I'm feeling grateful that we stayed home for Thanksgiving. It is in Brazil, yeah. It's pretty much, I think it's surging almost everywhere. Not everywhere. There are some places that are doing really well still, I think. Yeah, it can make my headache worse. Oh, I'm glad you're doing all right. It can make it worse, but if I sing mellow songs, that helps. So I'll go ahead and sing my song called My Boys. This is a song about my two sons when they were little. And it took me a while to write this because I wanted to really capture them. So, and it was written a while ago, but I think it still captures a lot about each of them, even though obviously people change as they grow. Oops, that was a little crunchy there. Yes, they're all my own songs. So you definitely can. All right, a little crunchy. Are you hearing that little crickle, crunchy sound? Hopefully that won't be, I think that'll stop, hopefully. I wonder if that's, it's because my battery's getting low on my guitar. When Ellie smiles, his light it fills the room. When he senses your sadness, his eyes they fill with gloom. He'll invite you to play with a car or a ball, with his eyes and red hair shining like his love for us all. Thanks, Pedro. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, both to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears, so dear. I draw them near. Keegan asks questions like raindrops on leaves, filling the earth, growing such beautiful things. Hi, George. His insights abound. He loves thinking things through, doctors to stories, and his little brother too. Thanks for the hearts. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, both to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears. I so dear. I draw them near. They sit heads together, hair intertwined, along with their hands, along with their minds. Keegan reads the book, Elliot looks on. I take it all in before it is gone. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, thanks both to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears, so dear. I draw them near. I draw them near. Thanks for that. Thanks for listening. Thanks for the comments and the hearts. Yeah, that song was written when my sons were 10 and 5, and now they are 21 and 16, and they're still super sweet and cute. Of course, they'll probably always seem that way to me. Hi, Masculine CD. It's your first day on Periscope. Welcome. But yeah, what was I going to say? If anybody, George, how was your Thanksgiving? Did you have a nice Thanksgiving? Pedro, I don't think you guys probably celebrate Thanksgiving there in Brazil. Most likely. It's kind of, I think it's really almost exclusively an American holiday. But we just had Thanksgiving this last Thursday, and normally we would get together. I think last year we had about 20 people to our house. I just looked at the pictures and was just blown away. Nobody had masks, no social distancing, because there was no need at that time. This was a very different Thanksgiving. Oh, good. I hope you were safe. That's always a little scary, right? Well, where do you live? Did you have to travel? A lot of people traveled. Yeah. Different there in Brazil. But I know that the health folks are pretty concerned about, I guess travel was down by like 60%, but still like 40% of folks traveled. Okay. Were you nervous at all a little bit? Just me and, yes. Oh, well, I thought you hosted somebody, Molly. I thought you hosted a neighbor, an elderly neighbor. Did they not come? Or she? Here's very good. You are? Wow. Awesome. That's awesome. Do they actually want you to, on that trial, do they actually want you to get around? Hope it worked. Yeah, I hope it worked. I mean, were you taking normal precautions like you normally would? The trouble with homes is that the ventilation is so awful, I read, I think this was it was a source that I consider credible, but it was that new public buildings have 3 times an hour. Is it an hour? Outside, inside, not really, just live normally, mass, of course. The ventilation is 3 times outside, inside air exchange per hour, I think it is. Is that right? Per some unit of time. And then, she was nervous. Oh, I understand. That's nice that you dropped off a plate to her. We did a lot of Zooming, and you know what? It wasn't that bad. Oh, George. Wow. That's intense. So have you heard this? Is this accurate? I heard again from a reliable source, which is very alarming to me, that a new public building up to code has outside inside air exchange 3 times per hour. I don't know, and that ideally with COVID it's 6 to 9 times per whatever that unit is, hour, or is it minute? Can't be minute. No. That couldn't be. That's too short a time. But anyway, it got me really concerned. It was wow, okay, so I don't want to be inside any place like a home, because homes aren't even up to the codes. Obviously, the public buildings are, in terms, there are no outside. We don't have any outside inside air exchange at all in our home. I know some homes might, but anyway, I don't want to be indoors anywhere where I'm going to take off my mask and eat. Basically, is kind of how I look at it. We are on the risk averse end in general, so we basically have gone nowhere at all except grocery shopping, pretty much. And my husband's able to work from home, so that's cool. And what I do is from home, so. But I really took those extra precautions because are you awesome, Molly? Are they? I guess. Because of the healthcare workers. That is my number one reason. Yes, I'm concerned about getting it. Yes, I'm concerned about my mother getting it or other people. I love getting it, but I just see healthcare workers on the news every day and in articles, and I just feel like there's so much suffering in that sector, and it's in it. We all need to be going the extra mile to stop the flow there. I think I heard by the end of the week, 22% of hospitals are going to be overrun. Yes, I'm sure you of all people, I'm sure, are very aware of the risks and all the crap going on. It just seems like people are breaking down in terms of a lot of healthcare workers are just really losing it, and I totally get that. Apparently, suicide rate's gone. I can't remember what the rate was, but it's quite a bit higher than it was, which I don't remember what the rate is now, but there's a notable increase in physician suicides. And we've got all these big buildings. We're opening up big buildings, but we don't have the staff. So it doesn't matter if you have extra beds, but no staff to attend to them. What good is that? It's very scary. It's very stressful, honestly. I felt so low stress being at home. 600, George, oh my God. Tell me again of where you are. I'm spacing on where you are. Looks like there aren't COVID, people are crazy. And sometimes it looks like there isn't COVID and people are crazy. Memphis, Tennessee, ooh. Yeah, wow, it's full. Your hospital beds. I had heard by the end of the week, 22% of hospitals would be at capacity. So you must be on the leading edge. They have problems wearing masks. Yeah, in Tennessee. We have our fair share of mask rebels here too. I wish that there had been different messaging from the top on down. I think a lot of this could have been prevented. Yeah. So let's, that's why there's such a spike. Yeah. Building an outside ward to hold overflow at one of our hospitals. True. Yeah. So on that happy note, let's do sad and so my headache is kind of right there. So I think I normally do about 4 songs, so I've done 2. I think I'll do Sad and Sweet Memories and Tumble Star. And Sad and Sweet Memories is another family song. I don't usually do all my family songs in one broadcast, but it's kind of a reason to do it. Something different. So Sad and Sweet Memories is about parents and coming to terms with the idea that, wow, I did something really strange. Okay. With the idea that they do the best they can with what they know at the time and what their emotional capacity is at the time. And that we can both empathize with that and with ourselves for our unmet needs. Oh, don't you? That's like a pet peeve of mine too. I just want to go up and go, chick, chick, chick. Let me just grab that. Especially watching it on TV is particularly challenging because you can't reach in there and go, can you I just want to pop that up there. I think, to be fair, a lot of the masks people have purchased online and they don't fit well. Half masks, yeah. They don't fit well. So the people are talking. It's not really their fault. As they talk, the mask just slides down, and it's just they're constantly having to, or they don't know that it matters, or it's uncomfortable, and they're just sort of letting it slide down. I don't know, but I've seen it all, I think. Yeah, it's really concerning. Sing with masks is very bad. Yeah, singing with masks is very bad. I mean, it's probably doesn't sound very good, which is one of the reasons I'm so grateful for a virtual forum like this. One of the many reasons, because there's no need. Yes, that's right, George. That's another reason. They have to know, though, right? But you'd be surprised what different amounts and kinds of information is out there. It's really interesting how what a variety of perspectives there are on what is going to work and what isn't, and what we're supposed to do and what we're not, and then you add the invitation to rebel by various leaders, and then it becomes this really kind of perfect storm of lack of compliance, which then leads to bad things. So let's do this, and I will be able to keep checking comments even if I can't respond while I'm singing. I'll go back. Yes, thank you, George. Otherwise, people wear them all day. You're saying that people are worried about, breathing in their own carbon monoxide, right? That's one of the many concerns out there. But yeah, if you've got a mask and you're breathing out a ton of air, most of it's gonna get out. A little bit might be there. You might breathe in a tiny fraction, but most of what you're breathing through the mask is going to be oxygen. I would think it would be de minimis, if anything. All right, sad and sweet memories. So in this song, I talk about a lullaby my dad wrote for me, and I will sing that one after. I'm gonna turn this a little bit up. Ooh, smart. Yes, I don't like the fogging glasses. I remember our house. Ooh, crunchy. The happy times in our house. Sorry, guys. I don't know why this is. I'm gonna have to change my battery. Together with my mom and dad. Sorry. No, something weird's happening. Sorry, guys. We exhale 5% of the carbon dioxide. Now we've got crunchy and a chord wrong. I don't know what's going on, you guys. I feel like I wish I could blow into the inside of this. Maybe that would help. Let's see. Okay, hold on 1 second. 1 second. Let me check something. And then I will, I think it's gonna work. Okay. Spaced on a chord. Yes, Paul McCartney is amazing. I love Paul McCartney. So I hope the crunchy isn't too annoying, because I'm afraid the crunchy is unavoidable. I don't know if you can even hear it. It's not always there, I'm realizing. I remember our house, the happy times in our house, together with my mom and dad. When it split apart, I felt so sad. It wasn't everything it could be. You didn't always know how to care for me, but I loved our little family. The peace and the stability, sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs, you bother me so much to me. You as a single mom wasn't easy for you or me. I needed more support and harmony, but your parents, they didn't show you what to do. And parenting alone is so much harder too, which is why I I'm so amazed at the sweet friendship that we have today. I love the connection that we share now. We ended up close somehow. Sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs, you bother me so much to me. Thank you. I really missed our time, Dad, from before the split. Thanks, Pedro. You wrote a lullaby for me and sang it with such tenderness. Your tenderness, it carried on and on, but your focus on me seemed almost gone. But I know it was so very hard to lose your family. So hard, I think maybe it hurt to look at me and really see. Yet I've come to treasure what you're able to give. And I'm so grateful for every day that you live. Sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs, you bother me so much to me. You bother me so much to me. Hi, Cody Moon. Molly, is that your friend? Or is that somebody else? So in that song, I mentioned a lullaby. Thanks for the heart that my dad wrote for me. And I'm going to sing that one for my next and last song before my headache completely takes over. Hopefully it won't. It's that time for me, so I get special gifts. Special hormonal gifts. Ah, cool. Welcome, Cody. All right. So Tumble Star is the lullaby, the one song I do on here that was written for me rather than me writing it. But it was written for me when I was only 4.5 years old by my dad. Hi, Vinny Sias. Tumble star, tumble from the sky, tumble far, I wonder why. You're welcome. Sleepyhead, dreams are spinning round, snug in bed, a gentle sleeping sound. A busy day, full of play, friends were ever there. I sang my songs, I played my games, and toys always shared. Tumble star, tumble from the sky, tumble far, I wonder why. Sleepyhead, dreams are spinning turning round, snug in bed, a gentle sleeping sound. Tumble star, tumble from the sky, tumble far, I wonder why. That put me right to sleep. A headache. Thanks for the hearts. Hopefully my headache will be gone tomorrow, and we'll have some upbeat tunes as well. For anybody who is new or newish, if you like the music, please consider following, whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Periscope. And also consider following on Twitter, because that's where you'll hear a message from me if I can't come on. I usually come on between like 5:15 and 6:15 or more p.m. Pacific time, most weekdays. I'm so sorry, Pedro. It's so disappointing. I'm sorry. I only do my own music. I know, that's a drag. But really, most people on here do covers. Let me see who you could ask. Have you ever listened to Phil Luna? He might do that. He might well do that song. Phil Luna. Philuna. He is on Periscope. I'm pretty sure that's his username. If you search Phil Luna, I'm pretty sure he would do a song like that. There's another one, but I can't remember his last name. Thank you, Molly. Glad to be back. Glad you had a nice Thanksgiving. And welcome to you. What happened to the first name? Auburn might. You mean Auburn? Mm-hmm. She might. There's another one, Kurt, Kurt, but I cannot remember his last name. He does a lot of music like that, Pedro. I can't remember his last name though, so that's not very useful. Oh, it's on the tip of my brain. Excuse me. Oh, okay. I'm really tired too. Thanks for being with me, everyone. I hope to see you. Okay, yes, it's Aubryn. Yeah, Aubryn. That's okay. And she just goes by that. She might. I'm quite sure Phil Luna would do it. Anyway, thanks for being with me. I hope to see you again next time. Hopefully next time I'll be on tomorrow, hopefully, unless if this headache's picked up and turned into a full-on horrible migraine, then maybe not. But if that's the case, I will Twitter to that effect. I will message to that effect. Oh, Molly, thank you. Big hugs. I can send you a link to, if I think of it, if you want to remind me by sending me a message, say on Facebook Messenger. Otherwise, I will try to remember to send you a link to the training I did today. It was straightforward, simple. The call thing is like DEM dialer. I'm not sure if you ever use the DEM dialer, but it's that same one. You have an action ID, you log in, you call through whatever tablet or computer you're using. You just have your headset in there. It's not an auto dialer in the sense that it doesn't just dial for you while you sit there and wait. You have to click call, but at least you don't have to dial the number, and you don't have to use your own phone and show your number, any of that crap. All right, everyone. Thanks for being with me. I see some typing, Molly. I will linger. Yes, awesome. Yeah, it's very much like the DEM dialer. No, it's like DEM dialer Junior. It's like DEM dialer Junior. Dem Dialer would just auto call. Dem Dialer Junior, you had to click call. We're not leaving voicemails, so that part I like. Voicemails gets very tiring. Hi, O Joker. All right, everyone, I'm signing off. Hope to see you again. Live when you can, replay when you must. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. Bye, and welcome Cody as well. If I have the name right, unfortunately, the name disappeared. It was just the initial.